Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. Here's something a little bit different. This is actually post-commentary from these matches. I decided why not do a longer PvP video because this is the first time that Legends has introduced this Battle Rank 70 thing, and it was all really cool and hype. I figured, you know, why not put an effort towards grinding to Battle Rank 70, so that's what I did. And this is just me recording my matches leading up to that. A lot of fun and intense fights, and I figured maybe a play-by-play would be cool too. Occasionally I get asked about, you know, maybe do a PvP guide. I don't really think I'm qualified to make something like that, but maybe me being able to walk through some of my thinking while playing here would be helpful for some other people. But starting out here, we're going up against Regen with the Goku and Vegeta, which it doesn't even surprise me considering Goku and Vegeta are arguably one of the best units in the game right now, especially with the boost season. So with the leader update, they're tossed everywhere, and them being thrown on a Regen team is all the more intimidating because, you know, that whole team doesn't want to die. They stack up a ton of healing and all this other fun stuff, so it's pretty appropriate. But the most intimidating thing is DKP and the team that I have right now. I'm running Hybrid Saiyans, and part of the issue with this team is, and part of their value is, Future Gohan and Trunks both have endurance, which is super helpful, but DKP doesn't care about that. It's why you may have seen a lot more LF Rosés as well, or maybe even more Zamasus as well, because they all have means of just killing endurance for a little bit longer, oftentimes with a rush. So seeing DKP, that was a big issue for me, and I wanted to make sure that if I was going to rush somebody, it was going to be DKP. And you'll also notice that during this whole thing, we played a little bit slower than we normally do. Normally we're initiating right away and oftentimes getting PV'd and not caring, but this team setup is significantly strike oriented. It's 9 strike cards to 3 blast cards, so I have to stay back to make sure that I don't get PV'd at long range with a strike card. Or rather, I'm not going to go to mid-range and use a mid-range strike because that's not a good idea. So that's why I often back up in order to just deplete the strike cards. But like looking into the match right now, we just had our rush guest, even though I used a green card earlier in the hopes of tricking my opponent. Yeah, less than ideal. Well, right now, I let Purple Gohan die, let the first survival go through, because he's sort of my least valuable unit right now. With 2 yellows and Goku and Vegeta being there, he's someone I could have tossed away. And instead of just having Future Gohan take damage, I'd rather preserve his health and just let this Purple Gohan die, which is exactly what happens. And now, I'm just trying to debate my opponent, and he gets me really good right here. I didn't anticipate the rush like this, and this is where we got really lucky. But he guessed us, I guessed him. I think that's pretty fair, but now he's nearing his way back to another rush. Try to remember that in Legends, if your first rush is guessed, you earn your second one quicker. So for me, I'm quickly trying to end the match right now, and I'm going with all my strike cards because he has Vegeta right there, and he's probably going to be waiting for the opportunity to get me with a combo drop. Notice I'm just going super aggressive, putting the pressure on, just trying to end the match. Trunks is an absolute monster at this point, so he's handling it 100%, and now I can be a little bit more aggressive, and we get the legendary finish. A very cool legendary finish. I spent the beginning of this entire match right here just rambling about what I even bothered doing. I didn't even bring into detail anything I did. So, I don't know. Let's dedicate that first bit to just my introduction to this, because I used to do these videos, but then I stopped because I decided to do live instead, commentary while I'm playing. But now I'm just doing it. Now I feel weird doing this again. But anyways, let's go back into it. Saiyans with Goku and Vegeta. This is another tricky one here because remember, Trunks is sort of my staple unit here. I love Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Makes it very difficult to initiate because I'm always terrified of him having a green card. And I'm also trying to figure out what kind of opponent I'm playing against. Whenever I start out any of my matches, I don't really say this to anybody, but I'm trying to figure out how you play. Are you somebody that is always quick on the side steps? Are you somebody that's passive and waits out what's going on? I kind of adjust my fighting to that, which is what I did right here. I noticed that he is pretty quick there, so I changed up my timing with my initiating there. But look at Trunks. Trunks is a beast. Trunks is somebody that I let take some damage because not only is his unique gauge super disruptive and nobody usually anticipates it, but also because it's like a double-edged sword for the opponent. It's like, hey, you're gonna power me up and I'm gonna disrupt your combo, which is like the biggest thing, because this meta right now is so goddamn Rising Rush dependent that putting you dead in your tracks, not letting you rush, is such a big deal. Now here I'm just trying to think, how do I get rid of LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku's instant transmission, because I'm trying to rush this guy and I only have 3 Dragon Balls, which is not good, and just going through a super long combo, but I'm letting him because we almost got our meter. Got my green card for some stop time events, so I know I can use this other green card for another stop time event, which I do catch him with right here. Perfect. We're charged up too, and he's probably going to want to go to LF Super Saiyan 3 or Angel Vegeta. It didn't matter to me. Perfect. There we go. We got rid of that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Get him with a one tap here, and then I'm just trying to get LF Super Saiyan 3. I'm just trying to stay mid-range and aggressive so I can PV him, so I can rush him. That's what I'm shooting for. And there you have it right here. Now he's gonna go to Angel Vegeta. I figure I'm not gonna rush him. I'm gonna save it for later because I know Trunks comes in with Ki, and now at this point my ult is gonna kill either Goku and Vegeta or Angel Vegeta. So let's just go for that instead, and then hold on to the rush because now he's super screwed. Think about it. It's a 2v3 and I still have my rush. At that point, you got such a steep hill to climb, so I can be more aggressive, which is what I do. Start changing up how we fight this. So I go to the Gohan. I'm pretty sure I just go right away, and then I sidestep. Yeah. We just decide if you have this one-man advantage, you may as well become more aggressive. I went to the future Gohan because he had to bank it all on catching me with a cover change, aka a blast card. Otherwise, it was pretty much game. What's this other one? Oh, Future. Yes. Here we go. Future. This was a fun one, mainly because of the bleed from the free-to-play Rose. This guy was fun to fight. I get 2 blast cards, which is amazing because that never happens when you have Super Strike. I didn't wait for 2 side steps. Most people do that just because they're trying to figure out what you do. So I went for 1 that time, just powering up, dropped the combo there because I knew Goku and Vegeta were going to show up at some point and he would have covered my blast. And at this point, it's just, we're off to a good start. Half our way to the rush. Pop the main, get him in a stop time event. I got a blue card too. I'm not going to stop attacking him because I could use that to hold him off at long range, because I know his team composition is Super Strike oriented too. Pretty sure I just launched the blue, right? Yeah, it's exactly what I do. I can get Trunks in soon, but I think I hold on to the green to catch him in a stop time event. Yeah, I think I pop it here to set up my rush. Like, I hold this other one just so that I could use it as part of my rush. Or do I not do that? I don't do that. Oh, next time I'm gonna do that. That was not a smart play by me. Go for a blast, caught him there. Future Gohan pulling through, getting rid of the Trunks right here. So this is another super sick position for me to be in, because I got type advantage over this guy. Now I don't, but I mean, I got a revival unit to tank this combo, so I should be good to go. Just distribute the damage. I think my target here to rush was that Rose, actually. I think I wanted him out the most, not the Goku and Vegeta. So we just eat the combo. Everything looks good to go. I just want the 1 Dragon Ball, so I go straight for the strike. Switch to Trunks, because Trunks is a beast. Super tanky boy. I think I try to get him with a 1-tap or something, because I only have strike cards. There's nothing I can do. That's the one penalty of this team comp. Look at this. Trunks is dumb. I figure instead of going for the combo, don't risk having someone come in with a cover change, aka Vegeta. Just kill him. So we go for the ult. And there we go. We take care of Rose. And at this point, we're good to go. We can be more aggressive for sure. And then just try to get... all I wanted was to get rid of his Vanish. So I'm pretty sure I back up, go for the blast. And then we just hit him with a rush. I'm looking at my timeline in Sony Vegas, and apparently that sidestep goes on for a little while. Yep. Alright, we're trying to be a little... Oh, you went for the blue card. Okay, well now, Future Gohan, I'm not even going to bother with the rush, I'm pretty sure. We just go for the combo in order to not risk it, because I was not leaving anything to RNG. You guys know by now that for some reason, 95% of my rushes get gas. It's very, very crazy. And then here's why Trunks is such an ace. Look at this. A unit with card draw speed that comes in with Ki is always gold. Alright, what's this next one? Here we go. Another future setup. I hate fighting that Zamasu and Rose, but most importantly is seeing more purple Roses being run around. Mainly because of my team. That's why he's using it. So all these units that don't care about insurance are going to see a lot more value because of the most atrocious setup. Speaking of atrocious, that was horrible right there. It's just the jitters. You know those PvP grind jitters that you get when you just go for a while and you have your win streak and you can't afford to lose ones. You get nervous a little bit when you see units like this. This Rose, the DKP. Especially with this guy completely killing your Dragon Balls 2 at a % chance. So I think at this point I go to the Trunks mainly because the green card will give me more cards. Like, I don't even care if he puts me at a type disadvantage. It's just to farm the rush. That's pretty much what I'm shooting for. I'm just throwing out cards for the rush. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. I think I go to the Gohan, go for the blast, and that was not a good play. I think I go for taps here because I didn't catch him. Apparently I don't know what I'm talking about, but apparently I still get him anyways, because for some reason it's always on the second sidestep people do things. Has anyone noticed this? Yeah, I go for this here because I was hoping my future Gohan was going to do enough to kill this guy, but I think he lives with like the tiniest sliver of health, and I was thinking, oh, that's not good. Yeah, 300k. He lived with 300k. But I go for the tackle just to make a move. Strike Clash is better than whatever I was at before. We win that, and I think I'd pop his endurance here. So I'm thinking, okay, that's fine, I guess. I'll take that. Pop the main here because of PV. Yep. Once you proc a stop time event, especially if he was going to go for something mid-range, PV. So that takes care of LF Rose, and now I'm more aggressive because I don't have to worry about someone killing my endurance anymore. These two might be disruptive, but remember, over time they lose their tankiness, and I can just turn up the aggression and take care of them. They're more of an annoyance early game, less so a real threat. And plus, I got an AoE green card ready. And let's see, what do I do here? What's my brain telling me? I'm pretty sure I back up because I'm scared. Yeah, I back up. Try to get him with the blast card. Notice how I wait for them to finish their actions. Pay close attention to when people sidestep, when people go for anything, in order to prevent yourself getting PV'd and you PVing them. Wait for them to be in the middle of an animation before you attack. So if they're standing still, don't bother attacking. Otherwise, they're going to PV you if they go for a sidestep. But if they're in the middle of one, they cannot PV you. So go for your blast attack there. Now at this point, I'm pretty sure I don't want to say I didn't care. It was more of just, I was in pretty good hands. There's nothing that could really happen to our team for the comeback. It was a pretty steep hill to climb, and we had both endurances with type advantage over one of his units. We were pretty much good to go. So we just go aggressive. At this point, it's pretty much good to go. I think we get the forfeit, yeah. Look at this. Even though they lost a lot of their defensive capabilities, they're still annoying. So tanky. So tanky. Then I think I'm going to set this up as the final match. This match was... I always hate fighting Oob. I hate fighting this character because one thing I've noticed is whenever... A lot of people that use Oob are very comfortable with watching you at long range and only coming close to you when they can use his green card. Always, always, always I've noticed this. So I really don't like fighting that unit for that reason. So I'm sticking around with Future Gohan. Not going to bother switching, just because I want to see if I can get my Vanish back, as well as farm a rush because he has card draw. So I stay long range, just floating. And then look, see, this is it. This is what I always deal with when I fight Oob. They come close and they use this goddamn green card. And you're like, what the hell, man? Go to the Trunks so I can get my meter finish, because Oob is the weakest of his group. I figure if I'm going to have someone proc my... unique gauge, it's going to be the weakest guy, so I can power up. Catch him in the sidestep. I have no reason to not go for cards, so I just go for all my cards. Goku and Vegeta. Pretty sure Oob shows up like 2 seconds later. Charge up in his face, go to green card, see if I can catch him in the sidestep, and nothing. And at this point I back up because there's another green card. You'll notice he's always trying to get close to me because he's trying to get me the stupid green card. Go for taps, right? Yeah, just trying to keep him away. Yeah, it's just this green card. This is why I hate fighting Oob. It's so dumb. Thankfully, he does like no damage, but it's all about fetching priority. It's a pretty clever strategy, really, because Oob's green card, the next card after, he doesn't care about cover change. And I went to the Revival Gohan because the Goku and Vegeta, I'm pretty sure they just used their blue card. He has 3 timer counts worth of endurance nullification, so Revival unit 100% had to tank that. I wasn't going to risk it. And now that we guessed his rush, we're looking pretty good. We got rather lucky, so I go for the tackle, Gogeta. I'm pretty sure I use a blue and then try to get him to vanish so I can rush him. But he eats it because he knows, he's smart. But I got the PV, and I go to Trunks because it doesn't matter who he switches to, they're going to die if Trunks hits him with the ult. Yeah, Oob was definitely he's definitely not going to eat this hit. Yeah, so Oob should be gone. Another reason why I think Trunks is a beast. I think this thing has like supreme uber Zenkai multiplier, so I start becoming more aggressive, knowing that I have this one-man advantage. Get him with the rush. He would have had me in a stop time event, but I got him with the rush. I don't know if I get gassed or I hit him here. I can't remember. Oh, we got lucky. Honestly, that's just the way it is with Legends, especially the modern meta. 80% of it really is going to boil down to who gets rushed and who doesn't. So at that point, we're pretty much good to go. Go to Future Gohan, proc the main and the green card for 2 stop time events. I hear him approaching, so I sidestep because he's going to attack. And then we get a cool little LF, one of my favorite LFs. And I think I'm going to leave it there for the commentary. Or actually, no, let's just do one more because I kind of suck at this. I used to do this a lot on my previous videos back when I first started, if you guys go and watch those. But and I haven't done them for a while, so I'm rusty. Now, what's this other match? Oh, Hybrid Saiyans. Okay. This was another good one. I wasn't going to underestimate the fact that he had lower stars than I did, because Hybrid Saiyans is one of those teams where the damage output is just so high that even at lower stars, it'll hurt. So, whenever you're going for your taps, always go for that single tap so you can catch him like that. I go to the Purple Gohan just so I can get more cards in here, do some damage. And switching early isn't just a matter of, you know, trying to switch to a unit with type advantage. It's also making sure that you're already having the clock winding down for your next unit. Go to the Trunks because whether I caught him with the cover change or not, he wasn't going to do that much to me. And I wanted to get my unique gauge going. So I think we take a couple more cards from him, and I think he stops dead in his tracks because most people don't anticipate the minus 60 key. It should be right here, yeah. So it's dead in his traps, slow down him farming a rush, catch him in that little sidestep there. So for some reason, people sometimes preemptively feel like, you know, that sidestep that you do causes them to sidestep. Use this green card for 4 more cards. Such a good green card. Get my final Dragon Ball. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty good. And if I remember correctly, I think I pressed the main because I want to see what he does. If it's anything, I can hit him with a rush. If it's something with blast armor, I could hit him with the ultimate. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I knew he had a green card. Every AoE unit with a green card has one. Go for the tackle. At this point, we're good. I knew once we got the tackle, we're good to go. Somebody is going to go. It's either the Future Gohan or the Red Gohan, and whoever it is a huge W for us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we still kill the Red Gohan even with this ult. I have that much faith in how dumb Trunks is. Go right away, aggressive. Catch him in the sidestep there. We got very lucky with that one. I didn't think he was going to sidestep. And at this point, we're pretty much good to go. I'm just going to launch the blue card immediately to get him to sidestep, and then hit him with the rush, but we got lucky there. And now I'm going to let it just play the other matches that were really fun. This was a cool grind, but very stressful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see more of these from me. I think they're cool. Look at that, 10 RP. 10 RP, that's what I was dealing with. This is 460 RP left before battle rank 70, and there's another 40 minutes of matches to go. That's how bad it was. But until next time, let me know in the comment section below if you like this. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.
絶対に勝ちます。やっ。はっ。くそ。やっ。はっ。はっ。やっ。やっ。俺は諦めない。砕け注意。終わらせよう。終わりゃ。はっ。まだ。はっ。みんなで戦えば俺が守ってみせる。やっ。みんなか。待たせたな。みんなの願いをこの一撃に込める。終わらせる。やっ。くらえ。じゃあ。やりくほう。逃がすか。やっ。俺は負けられないんだ。ごはんさん。この程度の腕じゃ何も守れやしないぞ。この圧倒的なプレッシャー、やっ俺が守ってみせる。やっ こかこれややべやよあめあめはっみんなで戦いは勝てやっやっやる終わらせよう真の力を見せてみろ。父さんが助けてくれた。人を超えたおりゃやる任せろ終わらせよう。おりゃおりゃ魔王ギャリックホーシッタッタッ僕が相手だ今だ今だくそ 力を貸して。無茶をするな。はいよ。どうか。くそ。真の力を見せてみろ。父さんが助けてくれた。みんなで戦えば逃がすか。みんなの力を俺に貸してくれ。任せろ。終わらせる。くらえ。僕の本当の力だ。これで終わりだ。任せろ。ギャリックホー俺は諦めない。俺は絶対に諦めない。気を感じ取れない。なのに俺は諦めない。終わらせよう。絶対に勝ちます。やっぱり逃がすか。待たせたな。俺も一緒に戦うぞ。カメラメ。俺が守ってみせる。 またそろそろ終わりにしましょうか。俺は負けられないんだ。終わらせる。おりゃ僕が行く。やってあっちゃかけるわけなかろう。調子に乗るなよ。俺は諦めない。調子に乗るなよ。任せろ。調子に乗るなよ。俺が守る。俺は絶対に諦めない。俺が頑張らないと。やっはっやっおりゃまだ調子に乗るなよ。終わらせよう。おりゃ真の力を見せてみろ。お父さんが助けてくれた。 もう許さんぞ。終わらせる。おりゃ調子に乗るなよ。ごはんさん。乗るなよ。みんなの願いをこの一撃に込める。終わらせる。くらえ。これで終わりだ。負けるわけにはいかないんだ。初めから全力で来るんだな。逃がすか。俺は諦めない。無茶をするな。 真の力を見せてみろ。もう許さんぞ。荒らせる。いやおりゃ強いや。
俺が頑張らないと。俺が守ってみせる。
終わらせよう。
待たせたな。
俺は負けられないんだ。終わらせる。おりゃ
みんなの力を俺に貸してくれ。終わらせる。やあくらえ。じゃあ負けられない。なんだ。俺が守ってみせる。俺は絶対に諦めない。人を超えた神のやりつほう。任せたな。 守ってみせる。逃がすな。みんなの力を俺に貸してくれ。どっちはあっシャッあっガッシャッシャッやった終わらせる。やあえいかとくらえじゃあ俺が守ってみせる。負けられない。それガッガッ逃がしたシャッガッくらえハメハメはいどうした。やれない。はっいやいやはっまだいやいや俺は負けられないんだ。やらせろ。終わらせる。やーえいとくらえじゃあ僕が行くぞ。あっおりゃはっあっ今だ。さすがに強いや。気を感じ取れない。みんなの力を俺に貸してくれ。終わらせる。やーえいとくらえじゃあ逃がすか。負けられない。出せだだ助け合っていく。この圧倒的なプレッシャー。はっやっ倒す。俺が守ってみせる。はっやっ逃がすか。終わらせよう。
おりゃはっ
調子に乗るなよ。俺は諦めない。飛ばしてやる。俺が守ってみせる。どっかみんなの願いをこの一撃に込める。やった終わらせる。やーえっとくらえ。みんな俺に力を。行くぞみんな。これが俺たち人間の力だ。終わりだ。ありがとうみんな。スーパーサイヤ人を超えたスーパーサイヤやった真の力を見せてみろ。お父さんが助けてくれた。許さんぞ。はっ最後だ。 これからだ。
これで終わりだ。任せろ。はっよっあいやはっいやはっ
お前がナンバーワンです。俺が守ってみせる。みんなの願いをこの一撃に込める。あっシャッはっはっシャッやっ逃がした。あっストップシャッあ終わらせる。やーえいとくらえじゃあ
おりゃ今だ。
こんなを
はっあいや
お前がナンバーワンだ。
はっえきやはっまっいやあいや
はっえいだやっストップシャッあっはっえい
そいまだおりゃはっはっおりゃまだはっはっうわ
ごはんさん
おりゃのっぱった負けるわけには